Good evening, everybody. How are you? I hope you're having a wonderful, all the way wet Monday afternoon. I am Pamela Moore, and I am the founder of Fashioned Inspirations Incorporated.
And I am Arnett Moore, the co founder and president of Fashion Inspirations Incorporated.
And we are so excited to bring back Monday Motivational Moments with Fashioned Inspirations. Once again, we started these sessions during October. Breast Cancer Awareness Month last year. And we've taken a little bit of a hiatus, but we are back. And we have some exciting news about what's going to be going on for the Love Month, February 2022. So very excited to tell you about that. All right. So here goes. Marriage is a beautiful thing. We've been married a long time. Not quite 40 years, but almost. But one of the things that has come to my attention of late, and we wanted to just kind of talk about this topic, is when we take our marriage vows, we take those vows and we really do mean them, and we are excited about being made one and becoming one, husband and wife. And there's a part of those vows that we say, and that is that part that goes, in sickness and in health. That part. Well, when we make that declaration in that beautiful moment of our lives, we mean it. And we really do mean it. But I'd say very seldom does anyone think that that means something major in sickness. A headache here and there, fever,
the flu,
or maybe a minor surgery to correct something simple or something like that. We never really, when we're saying those words, we never really think that it means something devastating. But sometimes life will throw you a curveball. Mm-hmm. And when that curveball happens, you've got to be able to pivot, still be in love, and deal with that whole in sickness and in health thing.
Absolutely. In spite of the sometimes catastrophic, traumatic experiences that couples go through, particularly the one that the illness is stricken upon, that spouse then becomes the caretaker. And so you can see how, from an emotional standpoint, it not only impacts the person that's actually going through it, but it impacts the spouse as well. So we just felt like this was an important enough topic to be able to bring some conversation to over the course of the next couple of sessions that we're going to do here. Right. And hopefully through those conversations, people can kind of talk about their own situations and circumstances and do what this organization was designed to do: bring inspiration in the midst of traumatic and tumultuous situations.
Right. And our motto is be a fashioned inspiration.
Absolutely.
We believe that every situation and circumstance that you go through in life, although it's for your own growth and maturity, it's also for you to be a blessing and a testimony and an example of the fact that you can do this. You can get through this. That my testimony should be something that encourages and inspires and strengthens you. So that's the reason these panel discussions and these Monday motivational moments were even were developed, because we're trying to be able to help someone who's going through something, to let them know that, hey, you're not the only one who's going through it. You can get through this, and to strengthen them and help them, we got to encourage each other, because a lot of times we think that we're the only one, but we're not. Mm-hmm. And so we really want to be a blessing to those who may be going through similar circumstances. So the Monday motivational moments are just 15 to 20 minute little segments like what we're doing right now. We won't be on here very long tonight, because we just want to set up the month for you to let you know what's coming. On Sunday, can you say Sunday, February 27th at 5:00 p.m., we will once again present our panel discussion entitled This time it will be entitled In Love, dot, 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 in Sickness and in Health. And we'll have a team of married couples as panelists that will share with you some of their stories, some of their experiences, and some of the things that they were able to do to victoriously navigate when that spouse became ill or that spouse had a devastating diagnosis. Some diagnoses are temporary, but there are some that are long term. And you have to learn to become that caretaker. You have to learn how to be sensitive to the needs of your spouse as they're going through that. But you also have to be cognizant of the fact that you need to take care of yourself as well. And so we want to have a discussion about these things so that we can help you to navigate through those things. So please tell your friends, any friends that you know that may be going through navigating being married and in love and going through a health crisis in their marriage, or if you are, or if you just like to support us and be a part of us, I really do want to invite you to join us for this panel discussion. It's going to be really great. In addition to having that team of married couples that have gone through these kinds of challenges, we're going to have a couple on that they are actually marriage coaches, and they're going to share some insight into what couples can do to kind of get through that period and get through learning to deal with each other on a whole different level than when you said those wonderful words in sickness and in health. And so we want you to join us and be a part. So I'm going to just show you the flyer. It's just a little small flyer here, just to remind you. If you want to take a screenshot of that, please feel free to do so. Share it. We will probably update the flyer before too long and include the pictures of the couples that will be involved in this awesome panel discussion, and just a little bit more details about it. But please, please, please share this with your friends. Share this video with your friends. And if you want to know more about Fashioned Inspirations itself, let me just point you to our website, which is www.fashionedinspirations.com. And you can get a little bit more information about who we are. If you'd like to donate to us, we are a nonprofit organization. If you would like to donate, there's information there that you can donate to us on our site. So once again, we will hold our next motivational moment on Monday, February 21st at 7 o'clock, right here, same place, same time. And we're kind of contemplating about the February 14th, because we know that's Valentine's Day, and y'all are going to be, doing whatever you plan to do. All lovey-dovey and all that kind of good stuff. But that's another reason why this whole concept of doing this during this love month came about, because when you're in love, but you're dealing with a health crisis in your marriage, Valentine's Day hits a little different. It's a whole different ball game. And so we wanted to come on with some encouragement to help you get through that kind of a period in your lives, and know that we got some folks that you can kind of listen to and be encouraged. All right. So yes,
there's the emotional side of things. There's obviously the physical side of things that we would have to contend with, and there's the emotional side of things. But we also want to bring into some level of discussion the whole spiritual side of things, because in the midst of going through this, sometimes our faith is tried. Sometimes it challenges us to believe what we're seeing is going to pass. We want to bring some level of hope and inspiration to you, to let you know that you can get through this. You can be victorious in the midst of all that you're experiencing, all that you've seen, and not just you, the person or that may be going through it, but obviously it's going to impact your family. It's going to impact your spouse in particular. So we want to just be an encouragement And as the title of the organization says, an inspiration to those who may be experienced or have experienced that. And even if you haven't, hopefully you'll hear something in the process that will better prepare you for those curveballs that will come. I had a professor that told us one time at the very outset of my doctoral process, the very first class, professor said simply this, he looked around the room and those of us that were in attendance at the class, he basically said, some of you all aren't going to make it. You're not going to make it through this program. And it's not that you aren't capable, qualified, you're not professionally prepared for it. Life happens. Things will happen. And sure enough, as it turned out, things happened and circumstances came about. These things are destined to be, but don't fear, don't fret, because there are too many examples of us that will allow you to see how, in spite of those situations and in spite of those circumstances, you too can be victorious through it all. So we hope that through these motivational moments and through the panel discussion that we're going to have on February 27th, that you'll hear something encouraging, enlightening, inspiring, something that maybe you can use, or even if you can't use it, you'll hear a word that you'll be able to pass on to somebody who definitely needs to hear that very same thing. So we hope that you'll join us over the course of these next few meetings, and hope you'll get something out of it. Invite a friend, invite 2 friends, invite a few friends. We're not putting a limit on this. No. So we look forward to seeing you as we try and bring some encouragement and some inspiration to you.
Absolutely. Okay, guys, that's our motivational moment for tonight. So we hope that you will help us to motivate some other folks to join us Sunday, February 27th at 5 p.m. on Facebook Live and YouTube Live. You will be able to check out this awesome panel discussion that I know is going to be a blessing to so many people. All right. So we'll see you next time. We might check you out on February 21st, 14th, Valentine's Day. We'll see. But, we'll see. I don't know what he has planned. He doesn't know what I have planned either. So, we'll see. We may pre-record something and put it out there, and then you can watch it on another day, okay? Because we don't want to spoil your celebration. All right? Take care, guys, and we'll see you later. Thank you so much for joining us. Bye-bye.
Have a good one. Bye.